public speaking, so please bear with me. I'm a bit nervous. I want to thank the organizers of the conference for having me here. And I also would like to send some thank you to Free Madeira, a non-profit organization here in the island who is trying to bring Bitcoin and knowledge to all interested. So I'm here to talk about. I don't want to fight anyone. I'm not a. I think you get the picture. So we here use Bitcoin. Can you raise your hands? Yeah, we use Bitcoin in the last month. Not so bad. What about Liquid? Or, sorry, Lightning Network. Do you know what it is? Yeah, not so many. So, for those of you who don't know what Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency, and it's a decentralized digital currency that was created in 2009 by an anonymous person or group or whatever, under the name of Satoshi Nakamoto. So, Bitcoin is not subject to government or financial institution control, so it's disruptive to the financial and government control as it is. So, and Bitcoin is based, among other technologies, on blockchain technology, a distributed ledger that records all Bitcoin transactions. Actually, blockchain is never mentioned on the Bitcoin white paper. There's no mention to blockchain. There's time chain, hence the timestamped data record we'll see in a minute. And I do think, you can check me on that, but I do think that the first mention to something similar to a blockchain was mentioned by the Xerox in the late 70s, I guess. So, what is a blockchain? The blockchain technology is a distributed record of timestamped data. So you can record data in such a way that it can be messed with. So it's a secure and transparent way to record transactions in this case in the case of Bitcoin, but it can be any data if it has a timestamp. Sorry. So the data is arranged in a way that it references the later block, and every time you add a new block, there's references, hence the chain, the blockchain mentioned. So blockchain is nothing but an expensive, slow, and inefficient database that allows decentralization and security. But a blockchain is not immutable. What gives immutability to a blockchain is a consensus mechanism. And at least at what I know, the only consensus mechanism that gives immutability to a blockchain is proof of work. Bitcoin has limitations. It's slow, it doesn't do much, it's not Turing complete. So there's a very limited script language where you can program things on Bitcoin. So other people try to create different blockchains to surpass Bitcoin's limitations. So you could have smart contracts or NFTs or whatever the hell happens in other blockchains. So Bitcoin is an innovation on currency That's his goal, nothing else. So this is alternative blockchains present some risks, although they have all this hype. Most of them have centralized control. This is what a proof of stake or consensus mechanism offers, is centralized control. Anyone knows the other requirements for running a Solana node? Is it viable? So they ask for 512 gigabytes of RAM, only RAM, 2 terabytes of a disk. So do you really, can anyone be a Solana validator? I guess not. The creation of arbitrary tokens. So why do we need so much tokens? Is it necessary? Probably not. This tends to turn users and confuse users about the tokens and what they should do with them. And honestly, I don't see the need for tokens, or as many as there are today. Normally they are used for exit scams, where the creators dump the tokens and go away with the money. And if there are no tokens, there are no exit scams. So some of them have transparency issues. So it's not really clear what they are doing or what the token is for. And for me, sorry, 99% of all the 20,000+ projects around, 99% of them are worthless and or scams. Bitcoin is decentralized, truly decentralized. This comes from the fact that you can run a node on a $50 piece of hardware. It's secure and it's transparent. Anyone can open their phone and check the blockchain and see whatever transactions are in the blockchain. And it's immutable. No one can change the blockchain. Ethereum was born from the DAO hack. It was a fork from the Ethereum Classic. And Vitalik said, screw the code is law, and reverted the blockchain to revert the attack. That's why you have Ethereum, and Ethereum Classic is still running. So I do see some benefits on these alternative blockchains, at least for testing beds of technologies. Jay was talking about the ZK rollups. There's a cool technology that could be added to Bitcoin. It's on the work. It's a good thing they are testing it on different blockchains, so we know what not to do. But what if we could merge these innovations from other blockchains or projects with the secure and immutable and transparent and decentralized nature of Bitcoin? So if you think about the layering model for networks, you can't scale a layer one. That's what Ajay was talking about. So a layer one has the trilemma. You have the scalability, the centralization, and the other one I forgot. Sorry. But you can scale on layer one. And Bitcoin is almost perfect as it is on the base layer. But you can have layers to enhance other parts of the triangle you want to scale. And Lightning Network is one of those layer 2s. It offers instant and low transactions on Bitcoin, scalability and throughput, enhanced privacy, and simplified payment routing. So I think I saw like 2 hands that use the Lightning Network. So Lightning Network is a layer 2. So there's a multi-sig contracts between 2 parties, and they create a payment channel, and inside that channel, I can make infinite transactions inside that channel, or use other nodes for routing. And when I'm done with it, I close it, and it comes down to the base layer or the layer 1, and I get whatever money I was due. The Liquid Network. The Liquid Network is from Blockstream. It offers faster transactions than Bitcoin. I think they have 1-minute blocks. Confidential transactions. Liquid is more private than Bitcoin. Every transaction in Bitcoin is on the blockchain and is open for anyone to see. Transactions on the Liquid Network don't even have the value. Asset issuance. You can issue assets on Liquid. They have USDT on Liquid, and you can have your own assets. You can create them as you wish and trade them on the Liquid Network. Liquid Network has a one-to-one peg with Bitcoin, and it has enhanced scalability. RGB, it's another protocol that offers NFT issuance, smart contracts, cross-chain compatibility, decentralized ownership and governance. There's Ethereum has the virtual machine, the EVM. This is nascent technology on Bitcoin. This is really new. So we have BitVM. It's a Turing-complete virtual machine that allows the execution of complex smart contracts on the Bitcoin blockchain without even modifying how Bitcoin works today. There's other propositions for scaling the Bitcoin, but they need change. Tempered assets, it's another asset issuance on Bitcoin. You issue the assets on layer 1, and you can transact them all over the Lightning Network for fractions of a cent. What I see is sometimes it seems a lot of talented people are drawn to these, I'm going to be nice and I'm going to call them altcoins or alternative blockchains. They're often perceived or sold as being more innovative or superior to Bitcoin. The problem is the foundation is a house of cards. So you can have a great project, and I've heard some good ideas, but they are built on a house of cards, Ethereum. So what you should ask is your talent being allocated wisely? So you may be trying to build some cool games or some cool platform, some cool software, but are you really using the best blockchain, or for me, the blockchain that matters? So are these alternative projects really aligned with, in my case, Bitcoin's core values, or if you're a crypto punk like me or a cypherpunk like me, there's other values that align with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's decentralized and secure nature provides a solid foundation for innovation. And the challenge I give for you, it's let's channel our talent and resources towards building upon Bitcoin's strengths. Bitcoin remains a cornerstone of truly decentralized future. So for those, and you probably hear this a lot, that Bitcoin is dead, its old technology is slow. Yes, it's slow, but it's slow by design. So, but Bitcoin is not a relic. It's constantly evolving, and it's been evolving since the beginning. I think that's it. Sorry for any hurt feelings. I think there's some Q&A.